Before setting up your container, go to cloudboxapp.com and navigate to the web portal, or go to app.cloudboxapp.com to get there quicker. From here, go to Inventory. Click Upload SKU Data. From here, this will allow you to upload all your inventory and SKUs, so that way when you set up a container, it can automatically be found and make the setup process easier. You can go ahead and download a CSV template, which shows all the column headers and what they do, so that way you can go ahead and upload it yourself directly to CloudBox. As you can see, this is what is downloaded. We have category, name, tracking ID, unit weight, expiration date, and description. The category is simply just what kind of product or SKU you would like to categorize it as. The name is the actual name of the SKU. The tracking ID is our version of the SKU serial. The unit weight is what the weight of one unit will be. However, most of the time you won't have that, so this will probably be blank. The expiration date is when the date of the product or SKU is set to expire. And then just a brief description in the description column. You don't have to upload all of these. The only thing that is required is the actual name. Everything else is optional. However, you don't have to use our CSV template. If you have your SKUs or inventory lists exported as a CSV from your WMS or ERP system, you can simply just drag and drop it here. Here's an example of just uploading some SKUs directly into the template that we downloaded. Go ahead and upload it, and you will now need to map it. Since we downloaded the template, it'll already be mapped for you. Just as a recap, you can always see what the information is for each SKU column header here and what it is. The only one that's required is the name. At this point, click continue, and you'll see that all your SKUs are uploaded. You're good to go. In this example, I already uploaded it. So as you can see, there's already exists right here. But yours will say successfully uploaded unless there's any issues that you may need to fix within the Excel sheet. Once you are receiving weight readings from the scale, go ahead and select a room to start the inventory cycle count process. Rooms is a set of automation that is triggered that helps you track the location or placement of your CloudBox container, or sets off a series of automations that you can custom set in the web app. You can learn more about rooms and what they do in Section 6, Navigating the Web App. To set up a new container, attach the CloudBox label, which is either RFID or barcode, to the container you want to set up. When possible, position the label higher on the container to reduce interference from a metal scale. Before weighing the container, make sure the scale is tiered. At this point, you can set your container on the scale so we can grab the weight reading. We need to grab the raw, empty weight of the container so that we can zero out the inventory when performing a cycle count. If you plan on using a container that has a lid during an inventory cycle count, and the lid is going to be on during the cycle count process, make sure you grab the raw empty weight value of the container with the lid on. Go ahead and scan the container's label. You will notice it says container not found. This is where you can now create a new container. Click record container weight, which saves the empty weight of the container. At this point, a pop-up will appear. This is because we set up the SKUs earlier in the video, but we don't have the unit weight for the actual SKU yet. So click Edit Container and Set Up SKU Unit Weight. At this point, you will now need to assign the container a SKU. Since you already uploaded all your SKUs inventory, you can simply now search for it, or make sure that the search bar is active and the cursor is flashing. Because we mapped our tracking ID column to the SKU serial number when we uploaded our inventory list earlier in the video, which is also associated with the barcode, means that when you scan the barcode, it will automatically assign your SKU to the container. If you're tracking your container by weight, the container is now set up. However, if you want to track the units within the container, click the Edit SKU button. Click Enable Unit Weight. Place a couple of units within the container and let CloudBox know how many units you inserted. For lighter items, it's always best practice to weigh multiple items. Place at least 5 items within the container so that we get a more accurate average count of the inventory. Your container is now set up. If you need to go ahead and create a new SKU at this time, go ahead and click Add New SKU and repeat the previous steps until you grab the unit weight of the SKU